You're welcome to the Mezza channel. You are watching a prophetic channel. We look at prophetic events. We are living in the days of the sounding of the final trumpet. And as a result, we watch carefully events going on in the world and we look at people who matter. Today we are focusing on Donald J. Trump, and I'm asking the question, how tall is Donald Trump? How tall is he? Can he come back in 2024? That's another question I'm asking. And when I ask the question, how tall is Donald Trump, it looks to somebody as an irrelevant question. Is Donald Trump 6.5 feet, 7 feet, 10 feet? And does it matter? It matters because I saw Trump in a vision, and in that vision, he was a tall person. When I say somebody is tall, I'm not talking about 10 feet, I'm not talking about 20 feet, I'm talking about somebody who is tall and is standing and his head goes up to the skies. A very tall man, and you say that it is somebody who's supernatural who can be so tall um, in real life. If you watch or if you read the Guinness books or book of records, if you can tell me how tall is the tallest man in the world, I would say that the tallest man in the world is nowhere near the Trump that I saw in a vision. So when I woke up, there was no question on my mind that the vision I saw about Trump is a supernatural vision, the Lord telling me something about Trump. My conclusion is that Trump is not an ordinary person. And when I say he's not an ordinary person, I'm saying that supernaturally he is in a different realm. And so the Lord was allowing me to see how tall Trump is. You can interpret the vision for me. If you see Donald Trump, you know his height. If you see him in a vision and he's so tall up to get to the heavens, what does it mean? What is your conclusion? You can help me interpret the vision, and if you will, you can send me your answer through my email, raptureafrica@yahoo.com, raptureafrica@yahoo.com, one word. And you can also leave a comment in this video. The second question I'm asking is, can Trump come back 2024? You remember that Trump is facing so many charges, and there are interesting developments. The first charge that was filed against him came from New York. The district attorney in New York, Manhattan, filed charges against Trump. And then we also saw charges being filed by the DOJ, Department of Justice. The criminal charges filed against Donald Trump in Miami. And we also have several charges filed against Trump in New York. And we also expect other charges to be filed against Trump in Georgia, criminal charges. And all of a sudden, the cases in New York, the attorneys prosecuting those cases said that they are deferring their trial until the federal trial against Trump related to the possession of classified documents. And that trial was supposed to start in August of 2023. But as you are aware, that date is too short because attorneys for Donald Trump will have to get clearance from the government because they will be going through highly classified, sensitive security documents. So they have to get clearance, and the clearance will take some time. And so they are contemplating postponing the case, shifting the case to somewhere um, November or December um, 2023. Okay, if the case starts in November or December 2023, definitely that doesn't mean that it will start at that time, because as you are aware, when we have cases tried in court, particularly a big case like this, and the lawyers may file motions, pre-trial motions, and those motions will have to be ruled on. And there are so many ways that lawyers are able to postpone cases. And the case gets to 2024. The case gets to a time when election campaigns are very close. Based upon um, convention, based upon norm, based upon tradition, no prosecutor would like to prosecute um, a political candidate. No prosecutor will prosecute him close to the elections. And so it's likely that if the case is postponed until somewhere in 2024, then it may get closer to the election time. It means the cases could be postponed. By the way, the state cases may not come on because they have deferred to the federal government. The federal government will start a case first against Trump, the criminal case, and then after that, the other cases from the states may come on. We are not sure if Georgia's case will come on because if what happened in New York um, is the rule, then it means the state case, the criminal case in Georgia against Trump may also have to be postponed. Regardless of whether it will be postponed or not, the question we are asking is, would Trump survive? If the case is postponed, and if it gets close to the election time, it's likely that it will be postponed again, pending the outcome of the elections. And let's assume that a Republican president wins the election. Is there a possibility that Trump will be pardoned? If Trump wins the 2024 election, assuming he wins, is there a possibility that Trump will pardon himself? There's also a legal discussion. The issue is this. If Trump is convicted, assuming Trump is convicted as a result of the criminal charges, and he goes to jail, and if he wins the elections as a president of the United States at that time, even if he has been convicted, can he still be president of the United States? Can a convicted president be a president of the United States? And experts are saying that there's nothing constitutionally that can debar a convicted president to hold on to the presidency. In actual fact, though, it will be virtually impossible for a convicted president who is incarcerated to continue to be the president of the United States. In that case, constitutionally, something could be done. One of the vehicles would be Article 25 of the United States Constitution. I don't know how it could be triggered, but it's a possibility. So in this video, The point I'm raising is that Donald Trump is not an ordinary person. In the vision that I saw him as a tall person, taller than anybody who possibly has lived. Definitely taller than Goliath, taller than two Goliaths, tall up to the heavens. What does it mean? Is he a supernatural person? That's why I'm asking the question, how tall is Trump? If you're watching this video, you cannot fathom how tall Trump is unless you see the same vision that I saw. And as I'm making this video, I've also remembered another vision and that I saw about Trump. It was on a different occasion. In that vision, Donald Trump had a baby, a young baby, a small baby. It's like a test tube baby, very, very little baby. He held the baby in his hand, and within a very short time, like within a minute, the lady grew, and became a grown-up lady. That lady was the daughter of Donald Trump, and Donald Trump what embraced her. Um, Trump hugged the lady, a small lady, a baby in the hands of Donald Trump, and the baby just grew supernaturally to be a tall lady. As I was watching the vision, I saw a baby getting grown up to be a big lady, and Trump was hugging her. What does it mean? It also means Trump is a supernatural person, and he can do something that is miraculous, something that nobody has done before. And remember, the two visions I saw about Trump were visions that came on different occasions. And so that is something you have to consider as we are discussing the possibility that Donald Trump could come back in 2024. I'm using the word could because I'm not suggesting that Trump can come back, but I'm looking at the prophetic vision that I had. I'm also looking at the realities being played in the cases before the courts. If you are watching this video, I'm leaving the links in the description box. Subscribe to the channel and help us spread the message to all the four corners of the earth. We are watching world events. We are watching Donald Trump. We are watching the trial. It will be the trial of the century. And we are watching the possibility that miracles will occur. And we are looking at somebody who was a president of the United States who lost an election, who is coming back to stand for the election as a president of the United States to be number 47, and criminal charges are filed against him. And is there a possibility that he will be able to come back in 2024 to be the president of the United States? How tall is Donald Trump? Can he come back 2024? Thank you for watching this video.